Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. I'm an original shark from the hit TV show Shark Tank. And over the years, I've worked with some of the most driven entrepreneurs and high achievers in the world. And I know firsthand that success can come at a cost. Stress, burnout, even total exhaustion. These are silent struggles that too many top performers are facing in their day-to-day lives. And that's why I'm excited to introduce today's guest, Sir James Gray Robinson. Now, he's a former litigator turned liberator, and he helps attorneys, entrepreneurs, and high-stress professionals transform burnout into unstoppable energy, clarity, and fulfillment. And through his company, Awaken Mastery, Gray has created a movement that goes far beyond traditional coaching because he blends science, storytelling, and soul to help clients reclaim their health, wealth, and happiness and live life on their terms. So Gray, you were a high-powered attorney for over 30 years. And what was the turning point in creating transformational training for stressed out professionals and entrepreneurs? And this is a great transition. I love it.
Well, I was living the dream.
Okay.
On paper, I was highly successful. I was peer rated the best.
You were a top-notch litigator.
Making lots of money.
Yeah, there you go.
And then one morning I woke up and I just couldn't get out of bed. I mean, I had a full-blown nervous breakdown.
Oh, wow.
They didn't call it burnout 20 years ago.
Okay.
They called it nervous breakdown.
Nervous breakdown.
And I had been going to a talk therapist for years to try to deal with the stress and anxiety that I had to deal with in my practice.
Yeah.
Just one day, it was too much.
Yeah, wow.
My body just said no more.
Wow. And I mean, many professionals don't understand the whole process of stress and burnout, and they're getting it wrong, right? I mean, because you said you did too, right?
Right. And I wanted to find out what happened to me.
Right.
Because I thought I was doing everything right. I was working hard. Had a family, a lot of respect. I was a deacon in my church. You know, I was doing everything they told me I needed to do to be a success.
Right.
And I was miserable. I could not deal with all of the things that happen to attorneys.
Wow.
And so I decided I was going to find out what happened to me.
Right.
Because it just didn't make sense.
Right.
So I started studying with transformational leaders. I went to India and studied with gurus to try to get the metaphysical side of things.
Right.
And I finally figured it out. And it's a combination of a misunderstanding of how your brain works.
Okay.
And our brain works in specific ways, which you can either master it or it will master you.
Yeah.
And so I found ways to actually train your brain to be able to live and excel in a high-stress situation and actually be healthy, be happy, and enjoy what you're doing.
Right, that's awesome.
Where everybody else is just simply, they're living a nightmare.
Going down the tubes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've created the Billionaire's Edge and the Billionaire's Reset program. Now, these are two programs that are actually helping high-stress people deal with it and, kind of unlock their success, right?
Exactly.
How'd you do that?
Well, that comes from a deep understanding of, number one, how energy works.
Okay.
Because most people feel like if they work harder, that they'll earn more and have more success. And that is really not true. What they have to do is work smarter. And so if they get their thoughts, their emotions, their beliefs, and their actions all in alignment, then they enter what they call a flow state.
Ah, there you go.
And then it just starts manifesting like you would not believe.
Yeah.
And so I teach people how to get into that flow state so that they're not stressed all the time.
There you go.
Because stress is simply, most people think that stress is a badge of honor. It's kind of like, okay, I'm in a high stress career. I'm doing it right if I'm miserable.
Okay.
You know, and they don't understand.
To be successful, you got to be stressful, they think, almost, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, which
And
is
so-
totally wrong.
Bingo. And so what they have to learn is how to master their thoughts, how to master their brain. And it's not intuitive. That's the thing, is that you can actually hack your brain if you use the techniques that I've learned from all of these really enlightened people.
I love this. You're talking about, really brain hacking and getting into a flow state. And so I imagine that you work with a lot of folks. And how long does it take before somebody might see some reasonable results or even dramatic results?
I've seen results in 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
Because it's like if you wanted to climb Mount Everest, would you want to go with somebody that's never been up that mountain, or would you rather be with somebody that does it all the time? And so I've experienced it myself, and I also have helped others get up that mountain and learn how really easy it is if you have the right frame of mind.
So Gray, that was awesome. Hey, I want to thank you for being here and helping us with all this, because there's many high achievers out there. And if you're a high achiever, maybe you're feeling the pressure, or you just know there's more waiting for you beyond the stress. Well, Sir James Gray Robinson is someone that you need to connect with. So visit his website at jamesgrayrobinson.com to explore powerful programs, inspiring books, transformational films, and articles that will help you unlock what he calls greatness. And don't miss the upcoming free 3-day webinar, the Billionaire's Edge Summit, because that's the perfect way to start your journey towards greater clarity, confidence, and fulfillment. One more time, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kevin.